Hey guys, what's up? This is Alex2K and we're back with yet another tutorial. Um, Today we are going to talk about, wait, let me change this because, there we go. Today we're going to talk about physical sun and sky. Physical sun and sky is mental rays for mental ray, and what it is, it's a little set of nodes when you actually create it, and you create it by going into indirect lighting. You'll find it there. There's actually two nodes, physical sun and sky and image-based lighting. But wait, anyway, physical sun and sky is a set of nodes because it's not just one node when you create it, and it's made to simulate, guess what? Physical sun and sky. So it's pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward. When you create it, a whole bunch of things happen. It creates, like I said, a whole bunch of nodes, and it sets some settings on your renderer. Let me close the render settings and let me close this. And if you look in the hypershade, you'll see that it creates a light. Let me just bring it down here, and a whole bunch of utilities. Those three guys. What they do is the following. The light itself, if you're gonna play with this, all you need to do is change its rotation. Pretty straightforward. The physical sun itself, it's a node that controls, like for example, if you want to change the shadow softness of the light. Like I said, the light, you only do the rotation. If you need to change something like shadows, you would go to the physical sun itself, and that's where you can change the softness and the samples. So you can think of, if we're talking about ray trace shadows, the softness would be, how soft those shadows are, and the samples would be the quality or the rays, if you want to think of it like that. You also have illuminance mode, which if you change, you're gonna get different types of lighting type of thing. But I'm gonna keep it simple. So again, if you want to change the rotation of your light, you'll change the actual, or where the sun's coming from. You'll change the actual sun shape. And if you want to change the shadow softness, then you can change the physical sun value. And then you have the physical sky value, which again has a whole bunch of nodes. You got a multiplier, which will make everything brighter or darker. You got haze. You got a shift from red to blue. You got saturation, and some values to change in regards to the horizon. You can also change the color of the ground, and in the case that you were like, if your light was, if you think of this as the sun, if it was like upside down, then you'd be getting night and not day. Now, if that was the case, then that's why you have that night color. So you can even map things onto the night color. And like I said, the sun direction is controlled by rotating the actual light itself. You also have some settings for the sun, because you will see the sun. So you can change its intensity, its size, and its glow intensity. You can even use a little background if you want. That's pretty much in short what it does. If you create a camera, and I'll do this once I'm going over this, right now this is just an introduction, you would have to update your camera connections, like if you create a camera after creating a physical sun and sky. And that's pretty much it. The last one is the exposure, and what this one does is that it actually connects it to the cameras that you have itself. And what it's going to do is going to control the amount of exposure, and the reason being is because this set of nodes actually work in non-linear space. So it works like if it was real life, and in real life values go past 1, to keep it simple. So the actual intensity of the sun would not be like 1, it would be like, let's say 10. So if you don't have that exposure, then your render will look weird. Okay, so as I said, I'll explain all those in the next part of the tutorial. This is just a quick introduction of the main overview of the values that you can change, and the rest is experimenting. But I'll be back with that quote unquote experimentation. Okay, I'll see you. Bye.